Good morning. I have all these breakfast sandwiches that Harvey made me in the freezer, and they're just a handmade lean ground turkey patty, an egg, and then cheese, English muffin. We freeze it, and when I go to eat it, I just toast the English muffin and I put this in the microwave. Bop, 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 bop. And then also courtesy of Harvey's inspiration, I've been making this papaya milk. I either have this with my breakfast or I have it after dinner. And it's just papaya, a half cup of milk, half tablespoon of honey, and then ice. And if I want it to be like thicker, I'll add some more water, but oh, it's so fucking good. Shout out Harvey. I'm just finishing this new book from Big Sean. I'm really fucking with it. I don't even mean to say this is a red flag. I used to think he was bad about me, but I don't spend a lot of my time consuming things that are, what's the word? Like generically pleasurable. If I'm gonna watch a TV show or I'm gonna listen to something, 9 times out of 10, I need it to be something that I can learn from. When I'm reading a book like this, I'm really not just reading it. Like, I can't just skim my eyes. I'm like legitimately absorbing every word. I have highlighting marks and pen marks and thoughts on every single page. And even when I'm done reading pieces like this or listening to podcasts or whatever, I usually take key takeaways, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, something that I feel like stuck with me or something that I want to apply to my life. Man, I don't know, it just feels good. Like everything that I do right now in my life, I feel like is so, like, how the fuck can I get better? How can I do it? Because I know I have more in me. I feel it in my bones. And for me, this time, like whilst I'm eating, I'd rather not be mindlessly scrolling on my phone, because when I do that, I feel like I eat my food in 4 minutes. When I'm actually doing something purposeful or I'm just eating with nothing, I feel like I could be sat here for like a good 15 minutes. So for me, this is a nice transition into my day, kind of finishing up on me time and setting my mind right. I definitely hit some type of like wall recently where I'm just like, kick it into fucking overdrive, Bex. Like, what are you doing? I feel like I caught myself kind of slacking in some personal ways over the last couple months. I think it's such a powerful feeling to catch yourself. Like for me, I want to be able to stamp every single day with, did I live this day to the best of my ability? Did I do what needed to be done? The cool thing about that is that that's like a relative answer, right? Some days I'm, super high energy, and then some days like, my 100% isn't there. But regardless, at the end of every day, I could look at myself in the mirror and be like, did I do what I needed to do today? Some days that's extra rest. Some days it's kick it into fucking overdrive. And my goal is to learn how to be honest with myself, because sometimes I really don't need to step back. I need to fucking dive in deeper and attack the problem and the situation at hand. So right now, this phase of my life, I'm just like, let's fucking go, right? Like, let's fucking do it. So many excuses over the years that I've made. I'm excited to see what else my brain tries to come up with, to be honest. I know myself better than anyone, and I trust that I'm gonna get shit done. What I can't get done though is this fucking ponytail. I'm so motivated. I've got so many things in this life that I want to get done, and I think that used to really bother me, because I feel like sometimes it's hard to feel satisfied with your life if you have a goal and you feel so far from that goal that it feels like you almost can't appreciate your life now. That was me for years. Now I'm at a point when I have a goal, I'm so much more excited to live life, because I feel like it gives me something to do and work on every day. Do you guys get the vibe on that? If you have that feeling in you of greatness, go be great. Or if you have the feeling of guilt because you know that you're not acting or behaving in the way that you should be, go be great. Like, it's like whatever's going on, like every single day, it's like you can be the best you, and that's all you are in control of every single day. That shit is motivating to me. I've got so much more to give. I feel like I have barely scratched the surface of my potential. I feel like I was telling myself that for so long, but it's like, okay, do something about it. Like, it's one thing to talk about being great and to have feelings about being great and dream big and whatever, but it's another to actually act on it. I'm about to go to the gym and I'm gonna wear this new Nike set. I'm thinking I should have sized down in this, but these are the Nike Zenvi shorts. I don't know what shoes to wear. Oh, that's a lie. I do. These shoes. Good morning. It's the next morning. I'm meant to have endurance work today. Just a quick prep. I'll be honest, how do I look right now? You know what? I fuck with it. I personally don't have goals to change the way that my body looks. I am very intrigued by the science behind the way you train, the way that your body ends up adapting and looking. 'Cause obviously your body wants to be good at whatever you're doing, right? So you're working out, you're giving it a stimulus, bad at it, so it breaks the muscle down and then the muscle rebuilds itself. Your body's always wanting to get better. Like I've always done sprints, whatever, but when I started sprinting more seriously, I'd say like 9 months ago, I do feel like my legs are starting to like change a little bit. It's intriguing. I don't know. The unfortunate part about so many little exercises being so great is that if you fuck up on like the tiny details, it really, like the whole picture, you zoom out and it paints a completely different picture. So it's hard to look at just the content of what you're seeing that another coach do or a trainer do. You see somebody online, like it's hard to look at that content and understand the context of what exactly are they trying to get done and what are the little details that without them, it's kind of just moving to move. And that's not always bad. Anyway, I'm a big fan of, getting the movement. Right now I'm gonna do 2 movements that address a couple weak links for me with running, and then I'll amp it up really quickly, hop on the treadmill. I'll be on there I'm gonna try the next 4 minutes, so I'll be quick. That's what my hair looks like fresh out of the shower, but nobody would ever know because I just brush it out and blow dry it straight as much as I can. I've got mail. Right. Just a couple more items from Nike, because like a couple more wouldn't hurt, right? Socks. I know we've talked about this before, but I'm a really big sock person. And the way that socks look makes me feel different about like the outfits that I'm wearing. I think because I train at the gym often as well, where I'm like in an environment where I do take my shoes off quite often, like the way that socks look on feet makes me feel the same way of like different styles of clothes are more flattering on certain people, or you feel like certain things are more flattering on yourself. That's how I feel about socks. And I don't know if anyone can relate to that. I have wanted this top for maybe 2 or 3 months, and I couldn't find it anywhere because they've been essentially sold out of all of it everywhere in all sizes, except for on Nike. They had one size large left. It's this super, super cropped, like, cut jacket. I settled for the large, so I will try it on to see. It's looking good, but it's like an oversized crop fit. So I would have liked to get a size small, maybe a medium. These are the Nike Universa. I thought that I got the Nike Zenvi shorts because I really like those. Okay, this is a different style. Oh, okay. But this doesn't have a front seam, so I'm actually excited to try on. Why do companies still make a front seam? If you're a girl wearing like leggings or shorts, like I don't know if there's anybody that likes a front seam. I fuck with stuff like this so much. Yeah. If any of you guys find this top at Nike anywhere in the gray color, please let me know. Oh yeah, you see my sock? It's not for you. 6:15 in the morning the next day. I just tried to do like a slick back braid, which I've never done before. I don't know how I feel about it. Like I think I like it from the front, but from the back I'm not sure. But I'm gonna keep it. I tried to go to the gym early this morning and I don't know what the morning crowd is like. One of my monthly honor packages just came in. I got a matching set and then just a white top to go with anything. I will say I am still working with Honor Active just on their affiliate program. So like I will leave my link below if you guys want. And then I have the code. If you guys use Bex at checkout, you do save money. I don't like pushing product at all. And I do feel like I think I would rather like organically just wear the clothes rather than try to sell them as aggressively. But I will say Honor Active's tops, the go-to fitted seamless tops and then the mellow soft tops, I've never ever worn workout tops like this from any other fitness company. Like they are so stretchy, so flattering. They've got long sleeve, short sleeve. They do like every size of like crop to long. Right, I'm gonna throw this on really quick and then let's get going to the gym because I have to leave in 10 minutes. Good morning. 6:30 in the morning. I just finished 30 minutes of mental strategizing. So for me, that's kind of like aligning with who do I want to be today? Who do I want to show up as today? What do I need to do to get there? Essentially, like I tap into character. Okay, first part of my day, I have to tap into character. It's like wake up and figure out who I want to be. This for me has become like a very important part of my day, and I think it looks a little different on some days. But no matter what, like where I am, if I'm traveling, if I'm waking up at 5 in the morning, if I'm waking up at 7 in the morning, I will do this type of stuff for the first 15 to 30 minutes of my day. Like doesn't matter, non-negotiable. This has to be done. If I skip a day or 2 days without doing this, the way I perceive life starts to go back to how I was perceiving things, you know, many years ago when I was very pessimistic, stressed out and overwhelmed and didn't know what I wanted to do and blah, blah, blah. Because when I tap into this person, like, okay, who's Bex in a perfect world? What is Bex doing? How does she handle situations? Yada, yada, yada. I can like attack my day with proper alignment and tools to get me there. So even if I'm really busy, it's kind of like, okay, well that's chill because Bex can handle that shit, right? Like she's on top of it. This is, you know, one of the few things that I purposely get to do very slow. I will always go out of my way to wake up for this. I treat this as an important event the same way that I would treat showing up to the gym. Majority of the time my day is very fast paced, like from point A to point B. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. So this to me is like, if it means I have to, you know, sacrifice 30 minutes of sleep and get up earlier, like 100% I will be doing that. I have to. Like I just don't view this as an option. So yeah.